Kwok, and we are very pleased to have Representative Travis Nelson from District 44 here at the Child Center. Representative, thanks for stopping by.
Hey, fellas, it's good to be with you.
Glad to have you here.
Yes, indeed. How are you enjoying the Remix basketball and the action courtside?
Hey, I love the Remix. This is a fantastic game, fantastic venue, and I'm happy to be here on Martin Luther King Day.
Yes, and of course, MLK Day, a chance for all of us to reflect and honor the legacy of Dr. King. For you, just what does this day mean for you?
Wow, when I think about Martin Luther King Day, I think about my parents and my grandparents. My grandparents were Louisiana sharecroppers. My parents were raised during segregation, and I think about all the opportunities I have that they didn't have, and how far we still have to go to achieve true equality here in Oregon and in the country.
Well, I also know you represent North Portland, and we'll talk about what the Remix team means to this area, but in terms of Black history, this is arguably the richest area of the city in terms of just what the Black culture and Black population means to the city of Portland. So what does it mean to you to be able to represent this area on a day such as this?
You know, this is a special community. It's one of the most diverse areas of Portland. This is one of the most diverse districts in the entire state, and I don't take the responsibility that comes with representing an area like this lightly. We have a lot of greats like Gladys McCoy, Senator Lou Frederick, who've represented this area over the years, and advocating for the folks of this district in Salem is a true honor for me.
Gilliard knocks down the three. You are a nurse by profession, is that correct?
I am. I've been a registered nurse for over 20 years now. Hard to believe.
Wow. Yeah, hard to believe that as Cook takes it in for the dunk. And I understand the Blazers had invited you, and along with other nurses in the area just very recently. Is that right?
Yeah. It was a great celebration where the Blazers recognized nurses, and that's really cool given all that nurses have gone through in the last few years. This is a tough profession in normal times, and during the pandemic, it was even more challenging than it normally is, and it was nice to get that.
And that's a good hit there by Blake Henson. When you were going through nursing school, did you imagine that you'd be in the position that you are as an elected official?
Never. Never. If you'd have told me that I would be in an elected office when I was in nursing school, I never would have believed you. Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break, but Representative, you want to say a couple more minutes?
Yeah, I'll hang out with y'all.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and be right back. 34-34 with 10:18 to go in the first half. Gareth Kwok, Devon Pouncey, and we have Representative Travis Nelson from the Oregon State Legislature and from District 44 right here in North Portland joining us here on the broadcast.
Yeah, so before we went to break, you've been an RN for 20 years. When you were in nursing school, you let it be known you did not expect to be Representative Travis Nelson today. But I'm curious, what was it for you that made you decide, you know what, I do want to kind of transition into politics, and did your nursing career have anything to do with that inspiration?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll just say this. If the internet existed when I was in high school and before I got into nursing, I probably never would have run for office.
Yeah.
Luckily, I went to nursing school kind of after social media started. But for me, it was getting involved in my union. That's really what led me to getting involved with politics. Initially putting out yard signs, knocking on doors for different candidates.
Yeah.
And then in 2009, I had the honor of being at President Obama's inauguration. And that changed everything for me.
Yeah.
And inspired me to run for the position that I eventually went on to hold as representative for this fantastic area.
Has it been everything that you had expected, or have there been some challenges along the way in this journey for you?
Well, there's been a lot of good. Our office has passed a lot of really good legislation, but there's definitely been challenges. Right now, we're going through some pretty significant budget challenges, thanks in part to some federal changes. But overall, I'm very happy to have been elected as representative for this area. I love representing the citizens of North and Northeast Portland.
Well, the Remix have been around for 3 years now, and obviously have played here for their home games the entirety of those 3 years. When you heard that the Remix were coming to town, and now having been here for 3 years, what is it that you can appreciate about having this nature, this natural, if you will, to grow around these parts?
Well, we get professional basketball here for a small percentage of the cost that it takes to go to a Blazer game. A family can come to a remix game who's on a budget, who may not be able to get the entire family out to a Blazer game, and I just love how accessible it is.
I mean, you were just telling us before the break, rather during the break. I mean, you walked over here. It was so easy and so convenient, basically.
Absolutely, absolutely. This school, this arena, and the remix, it's in the heart of North Portland, and the accessibility is something that can't be beat.
How do you like this court design? You got the St. John's logo, St. John's Bridge logo right here at half court. How you like it?
Hey, representing. I love it. I love it. I have the St. John's Bridge all over my stuff, too. So
yeah.
Representing well.
Absolutely.
Representative Travis Nelson is with us from District 44. Remix in transition here. It's Parker feeding it to Boone, and looks like we'll have an offensive foul on Boone.
That was a good read by Gilliard there. Understanding Cam Parker was likely going to pass the ball because he's one of the best passers of all time in the NCAA and has proven to be a really good dynamic passer in the G League, and was able to just rotate off of him and sacrifice his body, taking the charge there from Boone.
Well, not only do we have Blazers, we have Remix, and then in a couple of months, WNBA coming back to Portland in a little bit. Just your excitement level for the W to return to Portland in a few months, Representative.
Yeah, I think it's all exciting. I love sports, and I love that we're seeing more and more sports in Portland. I think it's fantastic. It's something great for families to do. It's great for folks to just get out and be a part of the community, and I'm very happy to see the WNBA coming back.
Now we got to wait and see what these labor negotiations. Got to get those ironed out first.
Yeah, somebody that decided to get into politics because of your union, and now we're seeing some of these similar types of issues happening in the WNBA. It's quite interesting. But I want to go back to what you said about attending Obama's inauguration in 2009, obviously tying that into a special day like today. Just the progress, to think about the progress, what did it mean to you? And what does it mean to you now as you can reflect on a day such as this, MLK Day, and then knowing that you were inspired in the way you were for the first black president to make it into office, and now you're representing here in North Portland in the way that you are?
Yeah, Barack Obama inspired millions of Americans. What I really love about the Obama presidency is the way that he inspired children, right? Like, I've got nieces and nephews, and for a long time, he was the only president that they knew.
Yeah.
And for them, becoming president was never something that they couldn't see somebody who looks like me becoming. And I think that's one of the greatest gifts that Obama left our country. When he became president, it showed that it really is possible for folks of all colors to become just about anything they want to be in the United States.
You were also the first black LGBTQIA+ member of the Oregon legislature, and you believe strongly in advocating for their rights. Just how have you been able to use your platform for them as well?
Wow. Well, first of all, I have definitely been an advocate for the LGBTQ+ community. We have an LGBTQ+ caucus in the legislature, and we have advocated for things like making HIV prevention drugs more accessible. Last year now, I caused a little bit of controversy when I sponsored a resolution that honored the history of black drag in Portland. We actually had the nation's very first black drag show on the floor of the House of Representatives.
Okay. As Cook is fouled here on the closeout from Williamson. So Javante Cook will get a free throw here with 7:09 to go in the half. Six points already for Cook. 3 of 5 from the field, and he'll make it now 8 points with the free throw. Well, any last messages, or I suppose, on this MLK Day before we let you go and let you enjoy the game, Representative?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for letting me hang out with y'all for a little bit, and it's an honor to be here on this Martin Luther King Day. I hope that everybody listening is enjoying the game and had an opportunity to get out and do something meaningful for them this very special day.
Well, we thank you for spending some time with us here on the broadcast, and hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday here at the Child Center courtside.
Thanks, fellas.
Appreciate you so much for joining.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Representative Travis